Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, on a rainy, cool day in Central Texas. It's about 46 top up degrees here in Central Texas, I promise you that. And what else? It's obviously a little misty, rainy, and you're going to get to see my windshield wipers. And the camera might be a little too low, but if I try to mess with it, it'll probably start clicking, so I'm not going to touch it. Anyway, I've got to go to Walmart and do my walking because it's too rainy to do it at home. And I thought I'd do a driving video while I was going. I don't have anything really to talk about, never do. But it occurred to me, you know, we've had a few bad things happen in our country, a few quote tragedies, I guess you'd say. But what I want to point out is, you know, I'm an extreme optimist, I guess, in a lot of ways, and maybe that's what's helped me be the way I am. You know, there's 323 million people in the United States of America. 323 million. That's as of 2016 census, which is probably pretty close. But you know, put things in perspective. You know, whenever we have these little random brush fires, is what I call them, like we had in Texas recently, and we've had in all over the United States in different times. You know, put it in perspective. You know, that's you know, one individual or two individuals over 323 million. That's a pretty weak equation. In other words, it's such I realize it is a horrible event, obviously, but they're not going to go away. You know, these things occurred thousands of years ago. They're going to occur today. They occur all over the world. There's no country in the world that is immune to these, I guess you'd call them atrocities or whatever you want to say. But anyway, enough said about that. And then the media goes nuts and drives everybody else crazy, and then we have another event. But that's the way life is in our world today. So stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let it in. Don't let the talking heads get to you, man. So anyway, yeah, that's a pretty weak equation. You know, there's 323 million, and 10 people do something stupid in a year. And, you know, we think the whole world's going to hell, and we want to make laws to change things. But, you know, you're not going to make a law. You can't legislate good judgment, okay? You can try. But having said that, guys, it's a nice day in Central Texas. We've had a lot of sunshiny, warm days. Now we've got a cool, misty, rainy day, a good fall day, I guess you'd say. I hope it's not clicking in the mic. We'll find out when I run this. But I mentioned in the comment call video this morning that I got my Max Air fan, which I did. I did a video. I'll post it later today, showing you what that's all about. But anyway, I had a little interest in my RV that I've got for sale. One subscriber, or a couple of subscribers, are interested in it. I've had a couple of calls from Craigslist, so we'll see. And the sooner I sell that, the better off I'll be, because I don't need it. I'd rather have somebody using it. But let's see, guys. It is November the, hell, I don't even know what date it is. November the 8th, let me think. Hell, I don't have a clue. It's the day after yesterday. The day before tomorrow. It's now. It's where you want to be. But it is a nice day. I like fall days like this. Every now and then. I don't like cold weather. I'm not good at that. This is Park Road 4 for you new guys. Central Texas, USA. It's called Park Road 4 because there's a park right up here on the right called Longhorn Caverns, which is a big cave. Pretty interesting. I was a tour guide there for, oh, I don't know, almost 2 years, I guess. Off and on. I just worked part-time. They'd call me when they had special events. You know, they had tours from schools and churches, and I'd go do those. It was all right. I enjoyed it. I've done a lot of things. God, I couldn't tell you. I doubt if I could remember all the things I've done. A lot. I mean, I've been a car salesman, a car dealer. What else? CPA, Chief Financial Officer, Secretary Treasurer, Board of Directors. Was on the Director of Boys Club for a while in Victoria. What else? Pipeline or gas line inspector. I'd check for gas leaks. Did that for a few years. Went all over pretty much western U.S., mostly Texas. What else? Was in the Peace Corps, was in the Army. Drafted. Volunteered for the Peace Corps. 1994, Mongolia. What else? Did wine and beer tasting events for about 4 years off and on. That was a lot of fun. Met a lot of people. And what else have I done? Of course, traveled in my RV full time. I pulled a travel trailer for about 20 years. Lived out on the Terlingua Ranch. Worked as an accountant at Lajitas, a 5-star resort right on the Rio Grande River. Got a huge airport there. Believe it or not, it's out in the middle of nowhere too. You don't get there by accident. A lot of people come there that don't want to be bothered by the public. You get actors and actresses and famous people, politicians. Some of them come there and spend a few weeks. Companies reserve part of the resort out there for special functions. They've got a beautiful 18-hole golf course, or did. And I was there for, I don't know, I guess a year and a half, 2 years. I enjoyed it. I just worked part-time. About 25 hours a week, 20 hours a week. Just supplementing my income and having fun. Gave me something to do. Now I do a YouTube channel, do videos. And this is really neat. I enjoy this. Again, I don't mean to bore y'all with it, but thank y'all that use that Amazon link, because they demonetized 4 of my videos this morning. God dang. I post them 3 a day, or average about that, and they demonetize more than I post. But it doesn't last long. I appeal it or request a manual review, and that takes 2 or 3 days, and then they monetize it. They don't ever fully demonetize it. What they do, they just say it's not suitable for all advertisers. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know how much that cost me. It doesn't matter. We're doing fine. We're doing fine and dandy, like a hard rock candy. I had a viewer make a comment this morning I thought was funny. He said, "Where'd you get that phony accent?" Oh no, it ain't phony, baby. I earned this accent. Oh golly, what a world we live in. We live in a great world, in a great country. We couldn't have it better. We can drink the water. The infrastructure is good, pretty good in most places. Highways are okay, streets, drainage, that is infrastructure, same thing. But no, we live good. We got, cell phone reception good. You can go out and eat. Unfortunately, you can go out and eat a lot. And what a lot of people do. So we've got a problem there with obesity and type 2 diabetes. But other countries do too, and it's all because of the availability of food. And the human instinct is to eat when food is available, because it wasn't that many years ago we didn't have food available all the time, and so when you got a chance to eat, you really pigged out, because it might be a day or 2 before you got another meal, or 3 or 4 maybe. I don't know. I think you can go 6 or 8 days without food, and 3 days or 4 days without water. Depends, I guess. You know, they say you can't drink seawater, but there have been people that survived at sea that did. So maybe that's an old wives' tale. See how this is all joined together? All these thoughts are all connected. I was watching a little video this morning about Elon Musk. He's the guy that owns Tesla, the electric car company, and SpaceX, and I don't know, Solar City or whatever they call it, did at one time. He owns a big solar deal, and he makes lithium-ion batteries, battery packs, and so forth. But anyway, he's a fairly interesting entrepreneur, and very intelligent. He's a physics genius, I guess. And you know, I'm amazed at the naysayers, man. You know, talking about what, you know, he can't do that, or he's going to fail. He's going to fail. He's going to fail. You know, my gosh, guys. You know, did anybody ever think about thinking positive? How about giving him some help? You know, the things he's doing is good for humanity. You know, going to solar is a very big step in the right direction, I think. And they're getting better every day. Elon Musk, check him out on the internet. Very intelligent fella. But if you listen to him when he makes a speech, he's not a real polished public speaker, but he definitely makes his point. And Wayne's letting up a little bit, so I'll slack off on the windshield wiper. Windshield wipers slapping time. Bobby put his hand in mine, sang every song we ever knew. Me and Bobby McGee. The good old days. You know, I lived through that, 60s. I was born in 1945, graduated in 1963 at the ripe old age of 17. The Vietnam War was cooking big time. I was aware of it, but I didn't think much about it, really. And let's see, it was a few years later. Let's see, 1963, I was 17. I went to college, or I went to a junior college in 1966, 65, wait a minute, I guess it was 65. And I was 2S. I got a student deferment, but it didn't matter. A year and a half later, I was in San Antonio, Texas, at San Antonio College, and they did away with my 2S deferment because we had a small county with not many eligible males, and so my number came up and away I went. But the late 50s and all the way up to the mid 60s were probably a great time. I mean, great music, man. I remember there was a singer back then named Johnny Rivers. He was really popular, but you never hear much about him. You hear a lot about these other guys, but Johnny Rivers was really a popular singer. And that was when they had the old 8-track tape. Well, first they had 4-track tapes, then they went to 8-track tapes, then they went to cassette players, and then they went to CD, and that's pretty much where we are today. But yeah, a 4-track tape. I had one. I had a 64.5 Mustang, and I had a 4-track player in it. Eventually got an 8-track, and man, I'd play that music just loud as I could play it. And now when I hear somebody doing it, it irritates the crap out of me. Getting older, huh? Yep. I had a collection of tapes, too. Ride around the evenings in Kennedy, Texas, playing music like I thought I was Big Shot. Wasn't a gnat in a tornado. Didn't know anything. Dumb as a stick. And I couldn't have found Vietnam on the globe if you'd have given it to me and give me 3 days. That's true. Living in a dream world. Go shoot pool at the Friendly Bar, nickel a stick. Play straight pool. Play a little 8-ball, 9-ball, mostly just straight pool. And give you all a little windshield wiper action there. Windshield wipers slapping time. What a good line, what a good lyric. Bobby put his hand in mine. She pulled her harpoon out of her dirty red bandana. And played it while Bobby sang the blues. Yeah, you had Kris Kristofferson, Rita Coolidge. Willie Nelson was just getting going then. I used to go to J.T. Floor's Old Country Store right outside of San Antonio, Texas, on the way to Bandera, I think. Go drink beer there when I was going to college at St. Mary's University when I got back from the service. And Willie'd be there playing, but he had his hair cut right, where he'd wear a nice shirt. And nobody even noticed him hardly. But he was a good songwriter. That's where he was making his money, writing songs. And then eventually he got recognized as a singer-songwriter, and that's where he took off. Same way with Kris Kristofferson. Kris Kristofferson does not have a good singing voice, but he gets his point across. Isn't this a great video? This will be another one of my viral videos. I get a lot of those. A viral video to me is when I get 10 views. Getting my RV, old Puff is getting polished up pretty good. I moved the battery from the AGM deep cycle battery from where it was by the bed to under the dining table in a little better position. I like it better there, and it won't move there either. So it'll sit there. That's a good spot. And then as far as the 2 refrigerators, I'm just going to go with running the Dometic CF18, and that's all. And then I'll use the Group 24 RV battery, the propane tank, to power the lights, the 12-volt pump, and the MaxxAir fan. Oh man, I'm so happy I got that MaxxAir fan. I'm really looking forward to getting that installed, because that is going to be, I mean, you know, that's the only fan I'll need. I mean, that's it. I won't need any. I'll keep the O2 cool fan for those times I might need it, because it's battery operated and you can use it. My God, I think I used it 20 hours on, or more, 30 hours on one set of D-cell batteries. So that's a great little fan. Gasoline here is $2.18 a gallon for regular unleaded. Keep things in perspective, guys. That's the hardest thing in life to do. When something occurs, put it in perspective. What does that mean? First, ask yourself, how does that affect me? That's first. I guess, do I want to go to Lowe's? No, let's go to Walmart and walk. I'll go to Walmart and check out products while I'm walking. But put things in perspective, you know. Does it affect you? That's first. Then does it affect your family? Then how close is it? What, you know, do I need to make any preparations because of it? You know, and that's it. You know, and the talking heads, you know, they'll tell you about an event that occurred in Lithuania and make it sound like it happened in your backyard. You'll think your neighbors did it. Walmart. Wonder how much longer they'll be around. I don't see any snowbirds today. But you know, there is a guy that lives here, and I really hate that. Of course, it's none of my business. I know that. He's from Indiana, and he's up here in this old white car. You'll see it on the right. It's a little white minivan looking thing with a trailer behind it. And he's been here for a couple of months. And you know, that's really abusing the privilege. Now, you know, I'm sure he's down on his luck. He's not doing that because he won the lottery. But no, he's from Ohio. I'm sorry, he's a cat from Ohio. But anyway, it's none of my business. I know, and I'll probably get some feedback from this. But you know, if he would move from maybe this Walmart to another Walmart and kind of keep it going, then he would be fine. But what'll happen is a few people like that will cause Walmart to say, okay guys, no more camping. And then what does that do? Well, you know, that shuts out a lot of little overnight emergency stops that, you know, you get caught out because all the campsites are full and you can't. I didn't realize this was crooked until just now. Sorry about that. But anyway, from Central Texas, USA, guys, this is Rusty in one of his exciting driving videos. It'll go viral and I'll be so damn rich I won't know what to do. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. In fact, it's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight because you will be full of water. And what else? Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take a deep breath, hold it, and then breathe out through your mouth several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. And is that good for you? You bet it is. So anyway, do those simple things. Stretch, walk, like I'm fixing to go walking inside the store. I try to walk 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And you know, walking doesn't help me lose weight, but it keeps me, I don't know, it makes me feel good, okay? How about that? So having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty saying bye-bye to you guys, and thank you for all your good comments, and thank you for using the Amazon link. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.